It's
There we
awesome.
go.
I love it. All right. It's the Hot Morning Show with Becca and Mike D here in Providence. Cordae, what's
Mm-hmm.
up?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good now that we have you. So, where are you checking in from right now?
I am in LA right now currently.
Ooh, early morning for you. Thanks for making the time and taking the time to do it. I know you have some Providence roots, have some
Yep,
family
yep.
here, and we loved having you here the last time. Have you been back to Providence since that visit to Hot 106?
Yes, ma'am, I have. Yes, ma'am. Yep, a couple times actually.
Yeah,
Love
we know
it.
you got some family out here, and then you had a show in Pawtucket a while back, right around that time too. That I was able to go to, which was great. And I guess we'll kind of start there. Being on tour, kind of during this whole beginning of this whole pandemic. What was it like? Hearing that you had to postpone it, and is that something that you're thinking about, or is it so far in the future that you haven't really put thought into going back on tour?
Um, well, I love the road, man. I was on the road for 2 years straight, and being on the road is like it's such an incredible feeling, because it's one thing to, write the music and see the people's feedback on the internet, but you really see where you stand being on the road. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I'm for sure thinking about when we're gonna be able to get back on the road in a manner in which everyone's gonna be safe with it. And yeah, man, for sure looking forward to that.
And you said you were going nonstop for 2 years. So
Yeah.
obviously, this whole thing put a big halt to that. Was this a welcome kind of break for you, or was this sort of a momentum killer?
I don't really look at it as a momentum killer because, when you make good music, like it's your momentum's never gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? The excitement's always gonna be there. So more so, I try to look at the positives and everything. Obviously, I was heartbroken. I had to leave tour. I was in Europe actually. We just started my first headline in tour in Europe, so I had to. We did London 2 nights in a row in Glasgow, and then we had to head back over, and we had all of Europe sold out everywhere. So I was, upset about that. But I try to look at the positives in every situation. I was like, okay, this gives me more of an opportunity to record and, and really work and get my craft at a higher level and just really, sit down and think and self-reflect.
Yeah, and it was a breath of fresh air getting a chance to talk to you last year because we had become big fans of you here, and then to get
I
to meet
appreciate
you, it
that.
was great. It was great to be able to get to know you and talk about it to my friends who are also big fans. So, but we weren't the only
Okay.
ones talking about you, man. A big cosign towards the beginning of the year from Eminem, which I know you've talked about being one of your inspirations too. So, what was that like hearing Eminem talk about you that way?
Oh, that was crazy. That was right in the middle of tour too. And it's like, man, it's little signs like that that just keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Let me know I'm in alignment and just to keep pushing and take this thing as far as I want it to. And that's what we're gonna do.
And also,
Love
we
that.
have a new single out. It's called Gifted. Came out, it was
Yeah.
on your birthday, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yep.
Happy belated birthday with Roddy Rich.
Appreciate that.
Talk to us about Gifted.
Yeah, Gifted is a dope, cool, like little positive record that I felt like it'd be a cool thing to put out. I did it a year ago and I had that and I did the song. We did the song last August and the video last December, and I was kind of just holding on to it, because I was kind of uneasy about this the virus situation. And but yeah, and then my birthday came up and I was like, oh, song's called Gifted. Let's just let it loose on my birthday.
A
That's some
birthday
foresight.
gift.
Yeah, that's some
Yeah.
foresight to see how big of a year Roddy's had too. So now to have him on, a new single coming out towards the middle of the year was big for you. And the song is crazy dope. I
I
first listen,
appreciate
man,
that.
right away. I just feel like your sound as well. You just sound so good on it. It's a little bit more melodic, singing a little bit more on that. Was that kind of something that you wanted to match Roddy's vibe, or was it just kind of something you've been working on your own?
It's something I've always been working at on my own, like throughout all my music. And going back to like the first question, it's just I just like working with talented people. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody I view as talented. And yeah, we did it together in the studio, so it was dope.
It makes such a difference I
Mm.
feel like
Exactly, for
you
sure.
really can hear the difference when you get two people together in a studio. And I get it. We live in a time where it's as easy to just throw a track and send it, right? But
Yeah,
there's nothing like that chemistry in person.
exactly. Very true. Very true.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, but you did something similar with Anderson on RMP, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
Which is
Absolutely.
why they both sound so good. You guys just mesh
Thank
really
you.
well.
Thank you.
So now going forward, some new music. You've been working in the studio.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I'm in the studio all the time, bro. So I'm just recording every day, writing every day, just putting all the pieces together, trying to, create a superb body of work, and that's really what I've been working on every day, and ideas, and that's pretty much it.
What's been
Being able
inspiring
to
what's been
go ahead.
inspiring you lately, Corday?
Um, Conversations. I get inspired by every conversation I have with just like different people, whether it be friends, family, even somebody can be sitting at a park bench talking with somebody, but just conversations and reading.
So you're always building networking, building up knowledge, learning some new things. It's obviously shows in your music. This year, just to take it a little bit away from music for a second, big holiday season coming up with the rivalry that's lasted for ages now, PlayStation and Xbox. Maybe
Uh-huh.
you've had some more downtime. I don't know if you're a video game guy. Which way you leaning?
Mm. I liked how that P5 was looking. I like that P5. I'm gonna go with the P5, man. That Xbox just looked like. I'm gonna go with the P5. I'm gonna have to
I
go with
like
the
that.
P5 all day.
I
I
love that.
yes,
Right.
and we definitely talk. Mike D talks about the PS5 a lot, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
gonna be
he.
it's gonna be official. It's definitely looking like it's gonna be official. Do they have a release date on that?
November 12th, I believe. November
Oh
12th.
man, right before they smart. They know what they doing.
Yes, sir. And I think the Xbox is like within the same week too. So it's gonna be a serious rivalry, man.
Man, y'all better invest in Microsoft and Sony.
There you go.
It's good
Listen, not
advice.
only is he dropping heat music wise, but he's dropping heat advice too. Get this. This man does it all.
Come on, let's get it, bro. Appreciate
Uh,
that.
Corday, the single is Gifted with Roddy Rich. And lastly, I mean, this is a great collabo. You've had amazing collabos in the past. Who is there left for you to work with? Who would you like to work with?
Um, I don't really know. I don't like force the collabs or the vibes. Every like song that I do with other artists, man, it all comes in like a natural, organic way because most of the time I rather just be on songs by myself. But when it's like a real vibe and the chemistry's there, I'm definitely like collaborations. But there isn't really anybody out there too much that I don't have in the stash already.
I
Got
like
it.
that.
I like it too. Corday,
Right.
thanks so much for taking the time today. We appreciate you, and we can't wait until you come back to see us in Providence for real in the studio in
Yes,
Providence.
yes, absolutely. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Corday.
bro.
I have a good one. Peace.